So yeah, my name's Kaya. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, born and raised, dirty water in my veins. I'm a part of the 2019 B cohort. And yeah, I mean, like the past couple of months, I've been participating in Resilient Coders Ascend program and also the AI fellowship, which is running now.
My name is Calvin Van. I'm based in the Boston area. I'm a Resilient Coders alumni and current student. I was in their cohort for 2025A, and I'm currently in their Applied AI Fellowship.
My name is Emily Castillo. I'm from 2022A. I'm a full stack web developer, and right now I'm actually working with Resilient Coders and the AI Engineering Fellowship, working on an AI learning tool.
What's up, guys? Hope you're doing well today. My name is Emmanuel Monroe. I'm from 2025A's Resilient Coders cohort, and from Philadelphia, born and raised. Shout outs to the 215. And right now, I've recently accepted a position as a full stack engineer at a company called Talo. So I'm working there right now and utilizing everything I learned at RSC to help me over there.
So challenges that but that, tech professionals are facing when trying to break into the market. I think the elimination of a lot of entry-level roles is making it very challenging for people to feel encouraged to break into tech, especially seeing how companies really seem to want to just hire mid-level to senior engineers right out the gate. Like, what does this mean for college students? What does this mean for self-taught learners who are just trying to get their foot in the door? It just means that there's another hurdle in their way when it comes to actually engaging with the space, and I think that it's the responsibility of people in the industry currently and folks who may be out of a job right now but are trying to work their way back in to just continue encouraging newer developers to keep hustling, to keep training and keep developing skills that will make them marketable. Because I mean, the second half of the question, when you ask okay, what are the challenges in developing skills, I think that a lot of larger institutions and individuals are kind of monetizing people's not inability to find this information, but I think people's confusion when it comes to AI and LLMs, because it's new technology, right? And new technology means that there's a new group of people who need to learn these things and are kind of scrambling to find the best resource. Sometimes they have to pay for it, and I think that making sure that we have resources that are free and available and accessible to the new generation of AI engineers and data scientists and software engineers, etc., is what's going to help us to get those entry level people into roles that will help them to pay it forward in the future. Yeah.
When I really take that time to reflect and introspectively look back on what Resilient Coders is all about in their mission statement, I think it's even more pressing given the current geopolitical climate of the world today. The world is on fire, and with so much darkness out there, Resilient Coders is like a bright light for so many marginalized communities. With so much ignorance and stigma out there where people are using the stereotype programs and initiatives just like this, it's increasingly important that we keep that going. So we're so grateful for supporters from our mentors, countless seasoned engineers giving tutelage and their insights, to even partnerships with hiring or even sponsorships. Everything really does help, and I hope that we can do another 10 years with Resilient Coders and impact more lives in the next generation of talent.
When I think about the world right now, RC's mission is really important because technology is just always changing and growing. And ever since, I was a student, even in high school, middle school, and even in college, I never saw the opportunity to be involved in the technology in space. I always thought I wasn't smart enough. I never saw people like me, women or a woman of color in general, in that space, so I didn't think it was possible. And as technology continues to change and this industry is just ever growing, we want to see more people like us in tech. We want people to be uplifted and learn about new technology as well, like AI. So it's important to uplift our communities and include those people in these spaces so that as technology continues to grow, one, we're involved in those conversations and it continues to evolve with us as well and keeping us in mind too.
I would say one of the challenges that I find people facing when it comes to breaking into tech is the intimidation factor. It can be really difficult to understand what should I be focusing on, how much time should I put towards it, and what's a good path that I can take so I feel like I'm actually making progress. I would definitely say sticking to a learning plan can be extremely helpful because you can feel as though you see the progress that you're making as you're learning. And it's a positive feedback loop that keeps you coming back. And I would say RC is really helpful for this because they provide an 18-week plan for you in the boot camp. And at the end of every week, you have deliverables. So once you finish those assignments, you can see how each week you're getting better at your craft, what you're doing, and you also have a community around you that's supporting you along the way.